Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is Monday, October 26th, and I just want to update you on a couple of things. The first thing is union representation. Management can call you into the office anytime they want to because they could be giving you new tasks. You know, that's how you get your new jobs that you're supposed to do. But if it seems like it's leading to disciplinary, then you need to cancel and say, hey, look, I don't want to discuss this anymore unless I have union representation. And now these are your rights under Weingarten Rights. Now your first vice president or your council rep or myself has given you business cards. On the back of the business cards are the Weingarten Rights. If you don't have a business card, look on our webpage, the 2627 webpage. The Weingarten Rights are there. But let me tell you again, if you have a problem and you get into that office and it seems like it's going to disciplinary, you need to call the union and you need to stop that interview and you say nothing else at all until you have union representation. Also, if you get arrested, get arrested on the outside, you need to notify your agency. It's between 48 and 72 hours that your agency has to know. I mean, do not mess around with this because they have your fingerprints. NYPD is eventually going to notify the city that you were arrested. And it may take 6 weeks, it may take 6 months, but they will find out you've been arrested. And if you have not notified them first, before NYPD notifies them, they're going to move for termination. So keep this in mind. It's none of your business. It's none of their business what you're arrested for. Let the city take care of that. But you need to notify them that you were arrested. If they take your fingerprints, trust me, you were arrested. Exams, we have exams coming up. November 4th is the filing period for computer specialist, computer associate. Keep in mind that they're offering 2 types of exams, open competitive and promotional. If you're not a permanent city employee already, you need to take the open competitive. If you are a permanent city employee and you plan on moving into a higher title, then you need to take the promotional exam. The only way to become a permanent city employee is you have to take an exam, be put on a list, and called from that list and assigned to your agency. Now, if you're in a non-compet title, you still don't have the protections that a permanent has. Now, remember, if you're provisional, by law, they can let you go up to 9 months because you're only supposed to be a provisional for 9 months. Only for 9 months. So please keep that in mind. You need to take the exams when they come out if they fit your job description. If you need to know what your job description is, go to our website and look under titles because we have the job titles right there, and it will tell you what titles are there, and then you can see what title you fit into based on the description that's there. Voting, if you haven't registered to vote by October 14th, if they don't have your registration by October 14th, you cannot vote in an election that's coming up in November. But you need to make sure that you register anyway so that you can vote in the general election that's coming up next year. You need to be able to vote for the president and the congressmen and the senators and things like that because these are the people who really affect your lives. Now, if you always complain about things not being done right, well, we have to show the politicians that we are voting. Now, the politicians get the records of who votes and who doesn't vote, and who's registered and who's not registered. And if they see that you have a group of people that are not registered to vote, they're not going to show any interest in us because we're not going to be the ones to get them elected. So we need to show the politicians that, hey, we're voting for you. We're going out to the polls and voting, and we have a voice, and we want you to have our back. If you don't, then we can lay them off. But the only way you can lay them off is by voting. A lot of times people ask well, what should I get in? What type of IT stuff should I get into? What should I say? We can't tell you that. What I can tell you is I can tell you what the hottest 3 out there right now are, and the hottest 3 are anything that has to do with medical, IT and medical. Anything, if you go that direction, you can't go wrong. Number 2 would be IT security. Now, everybody from Target and the government, everybody, they're all being hacked. IT security is a big thing out there. Web design. Everybody wants a web page, but people don't have the skills to do web pages themselves. So they need people to do them. So these are the 3 areas, like I'm saying, IT with medical, especially with the Obama care. There's a whole lot of little nuances now that have to be taken care of. And the people that do that, because, the whole system is computerized, are the IT specialists who have a specialty in medical. So you need to look at that. Make sure you get your certifications also. We have the education. Make sure you get certified. You get reimbursement, education reimbursement. Look into our program. It's on the website. On the left-hand side of the web page, you see the first vice president's picture there. He talks about it. You can look at the video or you can read the text on it. But get involved and get your skills upgraded you know, so that you can stay up with what's happening in the city right now. In fact, what's happening in the country. Uh, Good and welfare this week. One of our longtime activists and shop steward at HRA, Lenny Days. Unfortunately, his father-in-law passed away. Also from HRA, Jose Diaz, his mother passed away. And from the controller's office, one of our members, Joyce Chester, she passed away. And of course, our love and our compassion goes out to these members at this time of grief. Until I speak to you again, this is Robert Ajayi. Have a good one.